Every ship needs a sailor, or who's going to row? Every note a mailer, each dead man a ghost. Go run tell your neighbors they're missing the show. Let in some volume, clap if we call you, dial up your folks, steady as she goes, tailor-made radio.
And we're just gonna get to it. So I have
Okay.
Laura, but I didn't catch your name, sir.
Alan.
Alan and
Yeah,
Laura.
or Al is the one. Yes.
What's that? Sorry.
Or Al.
Al?
I'm the tall
Alan.
guy. I'm the tall guy who
Alan.
mumbles, so you know that. Yeah,
Well, we're
my mom
friends
doesn't
now.
Like Al, so
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll call you We'll call you Alan because we want to make mom happy.
it's only if we want to annoy people.
Where are you guys based out of?
We're near Atlanta, Georgia. We live in Lilburn, Georgia. Yeah.
Wow. We're so.
Suburb.
It's so neat. Before in normal life, whatever normal was then, we're just so far apart and disconnected. And now it's like, I'm in Calgary, Alberta, Canada,
Okay.
and speaking with you guys now, and it's like we're in each other's living rooms, basically.
I know. It's so cool.
Yeah. Tell me a bit about your story, your music, and what's inspiring you.
Well, we started playing music together 4 years ago. It's been 4 years now, but we've been married for almost 27 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So why
Yeah.
was it only so recent? It's very interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
we're slow.
Yeah.
Took us 23 years to figure out what to do together. Right?
I joined, I always liked to sing, and Alan always liked to play guitar.
Aw.
I joined my church's choir praise band back in 2008.
Okay.
And then we just, when a guy in our praise band said, "Hey, do you want to play some music?" So he played some songs, and then we brought Alan in, and the three of us played for just not very long at all. And then Alan and I went off and just have been playing songs for the last 4 years.
Oh,
So,
that's so amazing.
fun.
It makes practice much easier if you're in the same house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can
Yeah.
keep going. I've been wondering
Yeah.
about bands who are, can't see each other now and having to practice and play virtually. It's going to be really difficult.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys are one up. Well, after all of this, everyone's going to be booking you. Do you guys
We
play-
are in a band, but we haven't been able to practice with our band, in
Yeah.
a while.
Which
in a
is
couple
kind of
months.
interesting because I and one of the other guys are tech guys, right? So we should be able to figure out how to.
But the thing is, things are constantly changing, I find.
Yeah.
You figure something out, and then the next day it's just something totally different. So you have to learn it anyway. But I feel that pain right now. I've been yelling at my
Yes.
computer for the last week trying to figure this out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So what else do you guys find keeping yourselves busy? And I mean, something I'd like to talk about, especially as mental health too, because we can be found in these situations, like you were saying, you're able to still work from home, which is amazing, but that's still got to be a transition. I don't know if you normally work in an office, so you're around lots of people, or how are you just dealing with the transition yourself?
Well, for me, normally I go into the office 3 days a week, and then I was able to work from home 2 days a week. And I worked when we had our children. Our oldest are 18, and when they were born, I was able to work from home
That's so
until for a long time. Yeah, for like 10 years I worked from home.
Aw.
So
Shout
I
out
was-
to your company.
Yeah, yes, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So it hasn't been too hard. I guess the biggest transition is just making sure that the kids are also doing their schoolwork. So that's just like an added thing. So
Yeah.
that's for me, that's how it's been. But Alan has it a little different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I work for a group of nursing homes, so it's weird.
Oh.
If I go in to work, it's because there's an emergency because I'm tech. But it is weird to go into work with the mask for a reason type of thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
kind of different. And then on the home front, it's our twins are 18, so two seniors who are kind of missing the end of their senior year. So
Yeah.
it's disappointing, but it's really cool to spend some time with them and
Yeah.
play silly games and all that.
Yeah, it's been so neat, So there's so many people in my neighborhood I didn't even know existed because everyone out is
Yeah.
out walking now.
Right.
You just want some human interaction of some sort.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's actually been kind of interesting because it's you get to the corner and you have to move in order to get to 6 feet, right?
Yeah.
It's like, great. People are actually out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, right now we have Calgary's weather is a little insane. 1 minute it's beautiful and plus 30, and then the next minute it can be snowing. And it just started
Oh, wow.
snowing for about an hour ago, so it
Wow.
might get a little restless now for a
Oh
bit.
my gosh.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, then you feel like you're trapped, right?
Right? Yeah, because I'm not going out there. It's cold.
No. No,
I'm
no
staying
way.
here. So I wanted to ask how you guys found Socially Distant Fest.
We go to a lot of open mics around here,
Oh, nice.
and one of our open mic pals invited us to it.
Aw,
Yeah.
nice.
Early on.
Yeah, early on, I feel like I really feel like we were in the first 10,000.
That's amazing. You guys are the OGs of Socially
Yeah,
Distant
we're
Fest.
the
Well,
OGs.
we're old anyway.
Yeah.
We
But
thank
yeah,
you.
it's really cool because we know the music scene here,
Yeah.
and some of the artist scene as well. But
Mhm.
to see it, internationally, it's awesome.
Yeah, there are
It's
some
very cool.
instruments I saw that I didn't even know existed.
Oh, yeah,
I forget
I
the
know.
man that plays on there often, and I feel like an idiot for not remembering his name because he's there every day. But it's this guitar, but then
Uh-huh.
it looks like it has 20
That
strings
top
on
part?
it. Yeah,
The sitar, yeah.
the
It is
sitar is
odd,
like
yeah.
sitar.
But we have a friend who has one, so that's why.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any sets that that you have become a liking to, or that you need to catch, or anything you've seen that's really neat?
Obviously we like when the little kids do things. That's
Yeah.
very cool. Those are really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then of course the people who are like, this is my first time ever singing, you feel like, good for you, way to go. That's
Well, then you get the fire
fantastic.
breather and odd things. Some of the oddities are kind of like, okay,
Mhm.
wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Mhm.
There's a man that comes on and he just spins. Have you seen him yet?
No.
I haven't seen that.
Him and his wife, they just spin in their living room. That's it.
Wow.
And
God.
people love
my
it.
God.
And it's things like that though, we've created this platform where people just feel comfortable to just come on and either be
Mhm.
creative or just, be in the moment for a minute. It's hilarious.
Right.
If you guys ever catch them, you'll know.
And the art, I like the art on Fridays.
Yeah.
One of our friends does portraits, and we saw her
Oh.
stuff on there too.
Very
when we were
neat.
looking through it. Yeah, it's really cool.
Did you guys see that we created a subgroup as well just for art?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So hopefully
Yeah.
I'll get to see her stuff over there.
Yeah, that would be. We actually told one of our friends who does pencil drawing. We were like, you ought to put some of your stuff on here.
Yeah.
It'd be a great place to get in front of a bunch of people.
Right? Yeah, you don't even have to worry about, if you're going to be playing in front of no one or, no one's going to show up to your show because
Right.
out of 100 and almost 20,000 people, someone's going to be there.
Somebody
That's
will.
right. You're gonna get a few views. It'll be
Yeah,
cool.
it's very neat.
Particularly if we had the dinosaur costumes, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes, those are so good. Yeah, they're good. Eventually this will all end and we'll be able to go outside again. But what do you guys feel are your goals for this year with music or life or, anything in general?
As far as music, obviously, we just want to play as many places as we can
Yeah.
in our city. That's always our goal, is to play more places every year.
Hmm.
And
What is the music scene like
Uh,
there?
There are a lot of places you can play
There's
open
different
mics
pockets
and
and
yeah.
so forth. It's you know, it depends on where you are in the city and so forth.
Yeah.
For us, it's a little different because we're kind of all over the place. You know, in terms of one time we're doing a 50s party, and then another time we're doing, you know, 90s music. That
Oh,
kind
I
of
love that.
might be
Yeah.
country another time. So it's just it depends on your crowd, right?
Mhm.
But there's a good variety out there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Lots of restaurants,
Mm,
looking for people to play for a couple hours. And
that's
then, of course,
good.
there's outside, but, we're getting into the time of year where there could be outside festivals, or normally there would be
Yeah.
festivals outside. So,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is stress free, but we'd like to be in front of a crowd again.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We just,
It's an energy thing, you know.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
definitely feed off the crowd. You
How do you
definitely.
sorry. How do you feel cuz I mean I'm not a musician myself, but I am an MC, so when I am on stage, I do understand, you have to feed off the crowd. Do you find you kind of get a similar feeling when you play on the SDF group and there's people there? Is it just completely different?
I mean, you get the comments right away sometimes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it is different just because you're performing to the camera.
Right.
If there
Yeah.
was some way to kind of visually, yeah.
Yes.
But no, I mean, you know people are there, and it's cool to get on. And you know, one time it's 10 views right away, another time you're at 100 views already, and it's like, well, hold on, we just finished.
Yeah. So that's
We only
kind of,
played a couple songs.
yeah. That's very cool.
Yeah, and then all these people we don't know, it's doing it through
Yeah.
Facebook. When we do something locally, we pretty much know everybody, right? That's commenting.
Yeah, that's very true.
We know a couple of people, and everybody else is like, hey, who's this? Cool.
Yeah.
And it's fun too because then you go and you look at them, and it's it's the 20-year-old who is very different from the 80-year-old who commented right below.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, the power of connection is so big right now in that group. I think
Yes.
it's incredible.
It's very cool. It is very cool.
Well, I thank you guys so much for taking some time and sitting with me. Is there any way people can find your music or find you or anything you'd like to share?
You should say that because also. We're on Facebook. We are on Facebook, and it's Mechanics.
Yeah, it's Mechanics Band, but our last name is McCann, MCHAN. It's an unusual spelling.
Ah,
And so a friend said, well, why don't you call yourselves Mechanics? So it's MCHANIX.
I like it.
Yeah.
So nobody can ever spell it, but if you do find it, we're on Facebook and we have a website and those kind of things.
Yeah.
well, I'll make sure to put a link in the caption then for that. So
Okay,
people
good.
don't have to mess up.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Aw.
Thank you.
Thank
But
you
it-
guys so
uh,
much.
Go run tell your neighbors they're missing the show. Let in some volume, clap if we call you, dial up your folks.